It was a Saturday night during summertime. Everyone was having a good time at the party until Connor was stabbed. Blood was gushing out of his chest like a river. He laid there on the ground, bleeding out, while the paramedics tried to save him, but it was too late. An 18-year-old killed another 18-year-old all over a misunderstanding. How tragic is that? This kid not only killed someone, but now he could be tried for the death penalty in his home state. Yes, he committed a horrendous crime, but does he deserve to die? Today, I am here to talk about the death penalty. It has affected me, Connor's family and friends, and could possibly affect one of you in the future. I believe that the death penalty should be abolished in the United States of America. In the first part, I'm going to talk about the problem. According to the Death Penalty Information Center, 3,002 inmates are on death row waiting for the day they will be executed by their state. These people are waiting for the day their lives will end. Can you imagine the torture that would play on someone's mind? Sitting in your prison cell, staring at the face of the clock, counting down your time. They made a mistake and are already paying for their mistake in prison. Some understand they made a terrible mistake, while others don't, but they do not deserve to be executed. All humans have the right to life. That is what human dignity means. It is not our decision to take a man or a woman's life. Our society is murdering murderers. What message does that ultimately send? Also, according to Amnesty International, the death penalty does not do what it intends to in any way, shape, or form. Amnesty International states that most of the people on death row are the poor, minorities, or members of certain ethnic or religious communities. Also, the fact that we may be executing an innocent person can never be thrown out. Thanks to innovations in technology, there have been cases where information has been shown that the wrong person was executed for a crime he or she did not commit. Through research, I have also seen people support the death penalty due to financial costs of keeping an inmate in prison. According to CNN.com, the premise that it would cost more to keep an inmate in prison their entire life is false. In multiple states, such as Maryland, California, and Tennessee, it has been found that the average death penalty case costs 70% more than a non-death penalty case. A California study showed that the state has spent $4 billion on death penalty cases since 1978. If everyone on death row was given a sentence of life in prison without parole, the state would save around $170 million per year and almost $5 billion over the next 20 years. I hope you now realize the death penalty cases do not actually save taxpayers money. According to the Bureau of Justice Statistics, each state has a different set of laws that would cause someone to receive the death penalty, making it highly inconsistent. How can this be fair? States will most likely never have the same laws as one another. Criminals could be executed in their state, but not in another. After looking at my own research I conducted, all the participants gave different answers to how someone could get the death penalty. In a way, they are all correct. There is no specific set to go by. Most states and federal law have a list saying what can be considered for capital punishment, but require aggravating factors before the verdict can be given. Aggravating factors such as kidnapping, treason, or prior felony convictions are different for all states, reiterating that the current system is highly inconsistent and should be abolished. In summary, the death penalty violates human dignity, singles out certain groups, condemns innocent people occasionally, costs more than non-death penalty cases, and includes different aggravating factors for different states. Next, I'm going to talk about the solution. All you have to do is just put your name on a petition that shows you are against the death penalty. If there are enough names on the petition and it is given to your state representative or senator, they have to pay attention to your movement. They are the best way to stop the death penalty in your state, which can lead to the ultimate goal of ending the death penalty in the United States. So far, 103 countries out of 193 have banned the death penalty for all crimes. 18 states have abolished it in America, including 6 since 2007, but is still legal federally. Progress is being made in this country to end the death penalty, by people showing drastic support and speaking publicly against it. Less and less cases are being given a capital punishment outcome. It is the perfect time for you to go out and help the cause. This solution is the best because you are not causing any problems in society. Putting your name on a petition or publicly speaking about it are the best ways to raise awareness without disturbing the peace. Putting your name on the National Coalition to Abolish the Death Penalty petition that will be seen by politicians for this country is the best solution because it shows your support along with thousands of others who agree with you. Through this, you can start the steps to getting the death penalty abolished in Kentucky and ultimately the United States. In conclusion, I believe God's greatest gift ever given to us is the gift of life, and my good friend Connors was taken away from him too early. I pray that he will get the justice he deserves. The man who killed him deserves to be punished, but I do not think he deserves to die. He made a mistake, and he will pay for that mistake, no matter if it is here on earth or with God. But we should not be the ones to make that ultimate judgment. Over half the countries in the world have abolished the death penalty. You would think that the United States would be a part of this due to our Western ideas and changing culture, but we have not abolished it yet. As I said earlier, 6 states have abolished it since 2007, starting a new trend in the positive direction to abolish it once and for all. We are the difference makers. We are the ones who really have the power. We are the ones who can preserve God's greatest gift. The death penalty is an inconsistent, extremely expensive, and sometimes unfair penalty. Today, I ask you to go and sign the petition and put an end to capital punishment. The people of this country, you all and I, have the power to stop the death penalty in the United States. Thank you.